What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com, former college pitcher and pitching coach, and we're going to talk about Shane McClanahan. But before we do that, check out the Nick and Alex Baseball Show. We just recorded an episode last night. We went over the entire trade deadline. It is the most fun thing that I do. It's better than this stuff. It's just me and Alex Fast talking about baseball for a good hour. It's all video produced. You can watch it on this YouTube channel. You can go to the Nick and Alex Baseball Show on Apple Podcasts, wherever you do. But go check that out. It's such a fun time. But anyway, Shane McClanahan is amazing. And we watched him 3 months ago. We need to do it again. Because what he did with his changeup yesterday, 14 out of 28 thrown return swing strikes. That's a 50% swing strike rate. Unbelievable. But let's just watch him. And that's essentially free real estate. Even better than free real estate. This is a free mansion. Why? Because he throws a breaker for a strike. And what does he do? He gets an out. One pitch, one out. Oh, that's the dream. The 27-pitch game is the greatest thing ever, and I hope we see it at some point. We never will, of course not, because the batter can decide. It misses with a fastball inside, and that establishes another fastball. That's pretty cool. So what I was thinking, actually, that once you see this, he's trying to hit this, that it kind of sets up a changeup. You know, the fastball comes in this way. The changeup then can come in that way, right? And that can really mess up righty and righty crimes and all that kind of stuff. But instead, McClanahan decides, nah, man, I'm going to execute the pitch I just missed on. And now he nails it. And now you can really throw that changeup if you want to. That would be incredibly sick. Oh, he tried to. Oh, I like that he tried to do it. All right, 2-1. Can do it again. Yes. Oh, that's such a good changeup. Ah. Oh. Man, what is the perfect... What is the perfect 2-1 pitch after you throw lots of fastballs? It's this changeup. Oh my God, it's right down and away. That's a strike if he doesn't swing. If he swings, he's not going to hit it. McClanahan's changeup is so good. 14 whiffs on 28 thrown yesterday. That's a 50% swing strike rate. This is what's making Shane McClanahan the Cy Young favorite. Not Justin Verlander. It's Shane McClanahan. Oh my gosh. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, and there's so much movement on this. It's not necessarily the best angle. I know this silly ad is here, so you can't really see the home plate. Baltimore has the #1 right-handed camera angle. I think what we saw yesterday with the Milwaukee Brewers is the best left-handed player angle. But this is actually going like that. You can't really see it with this angle because it's kind of looking like that from here. But man, at 2-2, you got to think that maybe he's going to go back with the heat. And that's 3 straight changeups that he threw, right? At 1-1, at 2-1, and at 2-2. Leaned in for 3 straight and got 2 whiffs out of 3. Beautiful. Oh, Shane McClanahan. So now fastball up. Yeah, establish it. All right, 97. You can throw a slider off of that if you want. Oh, a big curveball in. Oh, man. That's free real estate. And look at the jelly legs. Look at Cedric Mullins' legs here, huh? Watch this. Throws it. Uh-oh. Just froze him. Oh, man. And now you can do whatever you want. Whatever you feel comfortable with. You can do I called it a righty and righty crime before. That was a mistake. But this would be a lefty on lefty crime with a changeup if you want to go down here and really mess him up. You can do a slider off of this. You can do a fastball up. Really anything that you want. The only thing is just I wouldn't leave a fastball here because I think that Cedric Mullins can hit that to left field, right? And you don't want to leave a changeup. You don't want to leave a changeup up here, and you don't want a curveball or a slider up here. Like, don't throw a pitch down the middle is what I'm trying to say. Anything but that, and you're good. Yeah, goes with the 91-mile-per-hour slider. I love that. I mean, you can argue it's a little bit more of a cut, but no, I'm cool with that. You can tries to get a curveball down, I think. That's not supposed to be up. That's a mistake. Good on Mullins for staying with that because that technically has the tunnel of a fastball it's missing, but then the curveball comes back down, right? So you got to stay in on it. You can now really mess him up, I think, if you throw a fastball in. If you do that changeup down too, he's going to be out of his shoes. And a fastball, yeah, good. Fastball up, 99. 99. I mean, The sequencing here. You throw 97 on the first pitch. You get that one. You throw a curveball. You throw a slider. You throw another curveball. It's so slow on the timing, and you forget about the 97, and then all of a sudden you blow 99. I mean, oof. Oh, this is overwhelming. And, you know, if you watch the Ashby video from yesterday, which you should, it is really fun. Watch it at like 175 speed or something like that. Trust me, do that. It's way better for these videos. I can't do that. I can't put it out like that. But you'll see that Aaron Ashby doesn't overwhelm batters as much. Like, that was Cedric Mullins just trying as hard as he can to do anything, and he just couldn't, right? And McClanahan does that. McClanahan is there, and it's just, I'll do anything, and you'll lose. Ashby wasn't in command of himself as much in that performance, and you can see it if you watch all the, you know, all the sequencing. Oh, that's a mistake. Come on. 93. What was that? Okay, it's fastball 95. So this is the 5th inning, as opposed to the 3rd. Now, or the 4th. And we saw 99 in that 197. Maybe the 93, 95, he's slowing down. Maybe he's trying to conserve a little bit here. I do wonder about that. And this isn't, you know, it's a 57 pitches or so. That's not really a great pitch. This is 1-0, 95 as opposed to the 97 cooking. It's probably the most hittable place. You know, this is better, I think, for McClanahan than this with the heater. As his get a little bit of ride, so it stays up and allows him to get some loft on it. If it had some sink, it would be more of a grounder, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think he gets away with this a little bit. And he gives it a bit of a ride. But some days you're just happy you're facing the Orioles. That's a strange swing. 95 way out of the zone. This is essentially Arias wanting to hit a fastball. He's up there thinking, like, I'm going to hit a fastball. And he swings out of his shoes. And that's pretty telling to me. If you're swinging at this thing over here, you might think, oh, throw another one like that. Like, no. You don't do that. You throw him changeups now. You like really lean on the fact that he wants to hit a fastball. And you just throw changeup. That's what I would do. It's a little annoying. I'm a little frustrated at it, because he's on his front foot. Like, this is a man who's hitting it to the end of the bat, right? This is not really barreled. It's just kind of floated, right? And the reason for that is that he's out in front trying to get the fastball, but this pitch lands in a spot where he's able to hit it still. And he's thinking, okay, cool, I can just flick the bat at this and get that. If this were a changeup, he'd be committed to swing at it and go underneath. But because it was a breaking ball, it gave an opportunity for McClanahan not to get a strikeout, or essentially not to like get the ball in play. Sure, and you say you got the out on 2 pitches, supposed to be necessarily 3 or so. I totally get that. But it's more of you essentially were exposed to a guy who like outlined the blueprint of how you defeat him, right? How you take him down. And that pitch gave him an opportunity to, you know, to beat you. And I don't like that. Changeup. Oh boy. Like, oh, swung over. Velocity's off and everything. Oh man. I think that's a changeup. Actually could be the cutter. It's really hard with that angle. I want to double check that. No, that's a slider. I'm sorry. I couldn't really see at the end there. I didn't know, you know, it's really hard when the pitch comes this way to know if the pitch ends up that way or if it ends up more that way, right? That was the worst lines I've done all year. Anyway, all right. So now that you have him swinging out of his shoes on an 88 mile per hour slider, you kind of want to lean on that. You don't want to lean in on the fastball until 2 strikes with Odor. So maybe you want to do another one here. Yeah, that's what they do. 91. And yeah, this is interesting. So you're seeing Odor be like, I want to hit, I want to swing. And because he's missing on the sliders, it kind of says, oh, he wants it to be a fastball. So you call his bluff kind of Odor at this point, you would think would switch away from it and not be leaning fastball, be instead leaning breaking ball because he's just exposed himself for 2 straight pitches, right? So McClanahan goes 0-2. And you know what? I'm actually going to give you one up here. And what that will do is say, Odor will go, oh no, I finally get the fastball, and then swing at one that's not in the zone. Right? That's what you would do. Oh, and good job by Odor. That's a really well-executed fastball from McClanahan. That is, I prefer the fastball over here than I do over here for this. Because this is not, the ones over here are debatable on the inside corner or not. While this looks meatier. This looks so much meatier and more tempting to swing even though it's not a strike, right? Good job by Odor. Now I would do it again, though. I would do it a second time. Oh, no, he's just swinging out of shoes. All right, because, I mean, either way, though, that was Odor wanting to swing at a fastball, and you want to give him one that he can't hit, right? And I was thinking that, like, maybe he might be able to be wise enough on this. This is not even close. Like, come on, what are you doing? I think it's really hard. Things I don't really give enough credit towards how difficult this is as a lefty. If you see where this is coming out of his hand, it starts really over here for Odor, and it goes through the zone to get over here. It's not like it comes out of his hand and it starts like it's going here. If it were a righty going in that direction, way easier to say no to. But because this is a lefty, the whole travel goes that way, right? And oh man, I'm laying fast down today with my pitch travels. But that's why you see a swing like that from Odor. It's just harder to tell where the pitch is going to end up. But right, that's Shane McClanahan. I mean, you can see here the tough at-bats that he creates. It's a hard slider. It's an incredible changeup. Fastball goes up to 99. Like, the dude is insane. The reliance on secondary pitches more so this year and away from the four-seamer, especially the development of the changeup. The changeup is the reason to me that Shane McClanahan is excellent this year and has made the fastball so much better because he's not as hyper-reliant on getting strikes with it this year. It's insane. I wish I knew that McClanahan was going to have this changeup. But anyway, that's it. That's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. As always, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and comment who you want to see. And it goes a long way. All good engagement and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're over 4,000 subs. It's pretty cool. So thank you all so much for doing that. And that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.